Hi. I know that in our event page, you can go back still and watch all the videos, but that can be a lot and a little bit overwhelming, and you're not sure where to start. So I thought I would just put together this video that kind of lump sums everything together, but feel free to go back to the event page and check out any of the other coaches' videos. So what I'm going to go over, and I'm going to try and make it short and sweet, which doesn't always work out, but at least it's in one video. I'm going to tell you my story. And then I'm going to talk to you about the three different types of coaches, and then basically what we do as coaches daily, and then how it's changed my life. I can't guarantee it'll be in those orders, but that's the four things I want to talk to you about today. I did write them down just so I don't forget. But I'm just going to go off the cuff. So basically my story is this. I have I've struggled with my weight my entire life, up until probably about 2 years ago. I feel like I finally found the answer and got it under control. But at 18, I was at my heaviest. It's still hard for me to look at the picture. I was always uncomfortable in my own skin. I layered, but not because it was in style. I always wore shorts and a t-shirt over my one-piece bathing suit because I just didn't want to show my body in any way, shape, or form. And the senior year after I graduated, I was like, oh, I want to wear a bikini. I'd never done anything like that before. And I started running. And then through the years, I still struggled to find something that worked for me. I did Weight Watchers twice online. I actually did it also, the meetings. I did a raw food diet for 45 days. I did a non-processed sugar diet. I've done Advocare. I've counted calories. I ran. I'm sure I signed up for gyms here and there. So I've tried a lot of different things, and nothing really stuck. And nothing really kept going. And then until 2 years ago, I believe it was, a friend of mine posted about P90X3 coming out, and I messaged her and I was like, hey, what is this? Because I'd tried and attempted P90X and I loved the program, but I couldn't commit to like an hour and a half a day, and I started traveling. So I only got about 6 weeks in, and never finished it. And she was like, oh, it's P90X, but it's 30 minutes long. And I was like, 30 minutes? I can commit to 30 minutes a day. And so she's like, hey, yeah, you should do that. And then you should get the challenge pack and do the Shakeology. It's a meal replacement. And I was like, I don't need a meal replacement. I've got my nutrition handled. But I was like, oh, but it'd be great for Clifton because he was going to do P90X with me, and I thought he would like the shakes. So I got the challenge pack, ended up loving the shakes, and just going full in. I wasn't really big on my nutrition, but the program changed my life. I thought I was where I wanted to be, but I started working out because I hadn't worked out in a year and I wanted to tone up, and I got the body that I'd always wanted. I was toned. I felt so comfortable in my skin. Girl who told herself that she would never be smaller than a size 10, went to a size 8 at one point. And then when I told myself I couldn't go smaller than a size 8, I was at a size 6. And then when I told myself that I couldn't go smaller than a size 6, I went to a size 4. I currently own a pair of size 2. Like, that's mind-boggling to me, because I constantly was putting these limitations on myself that I couldn't do these things. But the truth is I could. I just had to find the correct program and what worked for me, and that was P90X and Shakeology. And then on top of that, 21 Day Fix came out, and that is a nutrition program which teaches you portion control, clean eating. And that was such an eye-opener to me because I learned that I was eating way too many carbs. I was eating too many fruits. I was not eating enough vegetables, and I wasn't eating enough protein daily. It was just eye-opening to me. And so I started to dial in my nutrition even more. And I started to look at things as, this isn't a diet. There's no limit on this. This is a lifestyle. And this was different than anything that had ever been presented to me. And I've been drinking Shakeology for over 2 years now, every day for lunch. And it gives me a natural energy. But for a lot of my challengers, it gives them, it helps curb their cravings. It gives them natural energy. It is known to help with weight loss because we recommend it. If you're trying to lose weight, we recommend it as a meal replacement. I have it for lunch. And sure, I'll have a side of veggies, and you can make a shake simple or more of a meal with more calories to it. It's up to you. It's what works best for you. But I know that I can tell a difference when I don't have it, when I go a day or two without it. My husband is the same way. We absolutely love it and drink it all the time because I'm getting nearly all the nutrients I need in one day in just that shake. I don't take any vitamins, and I couldn't tell you the last time I went to a doctor. I've done several different programs. I've done P90X, I've done 21 Day Fix, I've done Insanity Max 30. I'm currently doing the Hammer and Chisel program, which I absolutely love. I haven't done them all, but I've done quite a few, and I work out nearly every day. It's to the point that it's like brushing my teeth, and I'm grateful for that. Do I enjoy working out? Absolutely not. Do I have days that I struggle? Absolutely. But being a coach is what kept me accountable, and that's the reason I signed up at the beginning. I signed up for the discount. I signed up to keep myself accountable, and I signed up in hopes to help other people because I know what it's like to be uncomfortable in my own skin, and I hate it. And I don't feel that anymore. To wake up and look at myself in the mirror and be happy 9 times out of 10, I'm going to take that any day. Any day. I don't want to go back to the old me, and I'm not going to. And don't get me wrong, I indulge and I enjoy food still. I just am better about it. And so that's kind of how I got started. And so we did a little bit go over the 3 types of coaches. So there's 3 types of coaches. There's the discount coach. So that's a person who enjoys Shakeology, enjoys the product, and you just sign up because you want a discount on Shakeology and product, which you get 25% off of. So yeah, you get that, and it's you don't have to do anything else. I mean, we'll still add you to our private Facebook online team pages, but you can just continue on your journey and just enjoy the discount. And there's the hobby coach, and that's someone who basically enjoys the product. Maybe you post about it every once in a while on social media, talk about it to people, and maybe someone comes to you and they're like, hey, I'm interested in that. And you're like, oh, sure, here's a link. And they sign up and you help them. But it's not something that you're super focused on all the time and pushing. But I wouldn't say pushing, that's a terrible word, but like you're talking about it, and you can end up basically paying for your Shakeology through helping other people, several people that month. Because anytime you do sell a challenge pack or a program or Shakeology, you get 25% back. So you can basically pay for your own Shakeology on top of your discount. So that's a hobby coach. And then we have the business builders. So business builders is what I am now. I would say I'd probably started out as a hobby coach. And now I'm striving to be a business coach because I want to actually do this full time. I'm extremely passionate about it. I love helping other people. There's nothing like getting a text from someone that tells you that they lost over 50 pounds in 20 inches. Like I can't even explain it. Or someone who tells you that they enjoyed packing because they were going on a trip and they weren't like gonna hate what they had to wear because they were uncomfortable in their own skin. They were starting to feel better about themselves. And or like someone who's going shopping and they're just like, I don't hate shopping anymore. Just different things like I can't even explain how amazing it feels. And it's not even me who did it. Like, sure, I made a pointed them in the right direction and helped them out and, added them to the accountability groups and checked in on them, but it's them at the end of the day. But it still feels good. It feels like you made a difference by sharing my story and telling other people about what I've gone through and how far I've come and what's helped me. I'm helping someone else. And I love to do that. And I'm extremely passionate about it. And I want to do this full time. And I want, I decide to have children someday. I want to be able to be home and have the freedom to work from home and be with them. And, I want financial freedom. I want a schedule where I can travel and it not be an issue. And just, I have so many dreams and hopes, and this is what I'm going to do. I didn't say that I was going to go over some current concerns, but I know that a lot of concerns is this pyramid scheme. I'm going to tell you right now, I had the same hesitation. The only thing about this is it's shaped like a pyramid, like any other company. I mean, think about it. You have your CEO and everyone below them and how that works. But I can make as much money as the top business builder in this company, and I can surpass them. So no, It doesn't work like that. And the problem with the pyramid scheme is you're telling people that you're going to give them a product, but you never actually give them a product. We are actually providing a service and a product. So it's not a product. It's not a pyramid scheme. Another thing is like, I'm not salesy. I don't sell. Neither am I. I actually hate selling. And Beachbody tells you not to sell because they don't want you to sell, because that's not what it's about. It's about sharing your story by talking to people, by posting about it on social media. And that's how it is. It's sharing your story, and people are going to relate to you, and they're going to come to you, or, messaging people. That's what it's about. I'm an introvert. So people are always, I don't like small talk. It's hard for me. I like to make connections with people, which is actually a very big strong suit of mine. And it's helped me to really reconnect with people that I haven't talked to in years and meet new people. It's just been amazing. And it's opened creative outlets in so many other aspects. My writing for blogs has gotten bigger. I'm going to get back into that because now I'm getting into how it's changed my life. But yeah, so let me give you kind of like an insight of like somewhat a coach that runs the business and how that works. So coaches live by 3 vitals. The first vital is being a product of the product. So we drink Shakeology because we love it and it's changed our lives, and we use the programs. And it's not like you have to use all the programs. If you use one, you're absolutely perfect. You can get any of the information from any of the other coaches. You have all the tools accessible to you. But we're just a product of the product. We work out and we drink Shakeology, and that's what we do. And the second vital that we live by is personal development. So Beachbody says that, take 10 minutes out of your day, 10 minutes out of your day to read a personal development book. That's all it is. And what's good about that is it's helping you to face your fears. It's helping you to be a better person, because in you being a better person, you're able to help other people. You're able to help them in their health and fitness goals, but also for them to be a better person. And that's what it really is we're a business of helping others be the best versions of themselves while being the best versions of ourselves. And some of the books I've read are amazing. Happiness Project, The 4 Agreements. I'm currently reading You Are a Badass. Love it. I can go on and on about personal development, and it's just 10 minutes a day, and it just changes your life. And the third vital that we live by is invite. And that is basically making connections and talking to people about what's going on in your life. And it can just be the start of a conversation that ends up turning into something more. And that's what it is. And that's what we live by. And you can take an hour out of your day to put in the time to get your 3 vitals done, and make a presence on social media, sharing your story, but not all your story. Everyone wants to hear about other things that you're into. If you have kids, you post about your kids and being a mom and be real. It's about being real and making a connection with people. I never pre-write any of my Facebook posts. They are what comes to me that day, what I'm thinking about, what's happening in my life, because there's nothing. I want to be as real as possible. I want people to actually see me and know me and get me and connect to me. I'm not about lying. I'm not about being fake. That's not who I am, because I'm not okay with that. So that's what it's really about. And that's someone who wants to build a business. I can't truly explain to you how coaching has changed my life. I will tell you that the little things that used to bother me when I would wake up and, spill coffee on myself, and it would just like my day would go downhill from there. Those things don't affect me anymore. I just kind of laugh at it or go with it, and I make the day better instead of worse. I'm so much more positive. Like I'm less stressed. I enjoy talking to people and working this business. I'm someone who suffered from depression pretty much my entire life. I've gone to therapy, and therapy has helped in so many ways. And I went consecutively for a while, and then I didn't need to see her, and then I saw her whenever I needed it, maybe like once in a while. Moved here. I've seen a therapist, I think, twice since I've been here. I haven't seen her in probably 6 months. Usually when I don't see a therapist, I start to go back into a depression. I'll have just moments throughout the month where it hits me, and I kind of go inside myself. And I just have to wait wait it out, honestly. That hasn't happened. I couldn't say the last time that's happened. A lot of that is because I've been so consistent with my personal development and I work on myself. And helping other people is really good for me as well. And working out is known to help with depression. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like there are types of depression where you actually need medication because of a chemical imbalance, stuff like that. I'm just saying for me, I've experienced depression my entire life and I thought it was normal until I realized it wasn't. And coaching has helped with that. So that I don't fight with my husband because I'm just more confident and happy. I have my thing, what makes me happy, and I'm passionate about it, just like he has his thing and he's happy and he's passionate about it. So there's rarely fighting. I mean, sure, we're human and we fight every once in a while, but I can't tell you what a difference it is. And I've made so many new friends and connections. My friend Kristen, my success partner, I'd be lost without her, and I can't imagine my life without her. She lives in Michigan. We chat every day via Messenger, but we also have video calls once a week. And I talked to her via video calls for probably almost a year before we officially met at Summit last year. And I know what this business holds. I've watched a coach for 17 months go from $200,000 in debt to being the number 5 coach in this business and is debt free. And I've met her and she's the sweetest girl in the world. That's real. And that's the type of life I want. And even though I can't necessarily picture it, I know what I want and I'm going to go after it. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, that doesn't mean it's necessarily for you. And that's absolutely fine. I invited you to the coaching event because I think this is a good fit for you. Whether you want to be a stay-at-home mom, you don't like your job and you want to try something new, whether you're looking to get healthy and fit and hopefully help others on the way, whatever it is, I see something in you. I didn't invite everyone on my friends list. That's not who I am. My business is important to me. I look at everyone in my business as my family. So I invited you for a reason, because I see potential in you and I think you'd be amazing at this. So if you feel that this is a fit for you, awesome. Let's talk about how you can sign up. And if not, that's okay too. Or if you're not ready, that's okay. If you have questions, if you want to get on a phone call, you want to have a video chat, awesome. Let's do it. But again, if not, that's all right. I get it. I would rather you want it than not want it. And even if it's as a discount coach or a hobby coach, that's perfect. You don't have to be a business builder. It's up to you. You can make it what you want it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Hopefully this was a little bit better. I tried to consolidate as much as possible into this video so you don't have to go searching through the event. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.